One more thing I like to do is to take a tiny bit of oil and rub it at my hairline, because my hairline just likes to go missing. Don't let anybody know where it went. Don't call, don't leave a note, don't write a letter. Welcome back, friends, or if you're new here, just welcome. It is Lauren the Soap Witch, and I am about to hop into doing a hot oil treatment because it's that time. So this is what I am starting off with. This is what I'm working with. This is just the way my hair looked from my last refresh that I don't think I recorded. Not that it matters. Anywho, so I am just going to work on taking this hair down so I can go ahead and just get into it. I'm going to apply a little moisture on the top of my hair here because I did use quite a bit of gel to slick down this hair for this puff. And I just want to loosen that up some to make it easier to separate my hair. When I do my hot oil treatments, I like to part my hair down the middle and section it off to just make working with it easier. That's just what makes sense to me. And then what I like to do is take one side and just put it up so that it's out of the way while I'm working on the other side. So I'm going to take this other side here and split it in half. I'm going to give it a little bit more moisture just to make that easier, because what I don't want to do is be ripping and tearing through this hair because I don't want to damage it. I'm trying to nurture it. Okay, so I'm taking it, I'm going to split it in half. I'm known for humming and hawing throughout this process, but I'm trying to avoid that at all costs. Okay, so I get that split in half, and then I put the section in the back up. I don't know why, but creature of habit, I typically start at that front section. So now that I've gotten my section prepared-ish, I'm just going to take my continuous spray water bottle and just dampen my hair. I'm not looking to saturate it. I just want my hair just somewhat damp. And I've just found, for me personally, I've tried hot oil treatment on dry hair, kind of saturated hair, and damp hair. Damp hair seems to be the way to go for me. So then I just take my hands and just kind of massage some of that water into the hair, especially paying attention to my ends because they need the most help. So I'm going to go in with Acute Anointing. That is my wonderful, magnificent moisturizing hair oil. Not to be confused with a growth oil. I don't really make those type of products. And so it just has a nice applicator top that I just give a nice twist. And I'm just going to take the oil and start dumping it all over my scalp. So I want to put enough on there that I have a healthy amount to moisturize my scalp, but not so much that it starts dripping down my face. It's a real fine line there. So I'm going to take my fingertips and massage my scalp. A nice massage is good for your scalp anyway. It helps promote circulation, which can help promote hair growth. Still not making any promises though, just letting you know. Anyway, I get that nice massage in there, and then once I'm done massaging, I like to take the oil and start bringing it through the rest of the hair strands. And then I take a little bit more oil and dump it in my hand, and then I add it to my hair just liberally. Sometimes I like to do a little prayer handsing with it. And again, making sure that I get it nice and thoroughly incorporated into my ends, because they're the driest, oldest hair, the more brittle hair, and more prone to breakage. So we definitely want to pay attention to that. Once I feel like I've gotten everything in there just good enough and I've rubbed it into within an inch of its life, I like to take my hair and put it up in a Bantu knot. It's really not necessary, but that's just my preference as far as how I like to put the hair up once I'm done with each section. You could just do a 2-strand twist if you want, or whatever you feel like. So once I get that all up, one more thing I like to do is to take a tiny bit of oil and rub it at my hairline, because my hairline just likes to go missing. Don't let anybody know where it went. Don't call, don't leave a note, don't write a letter. So I find that adding that oil there just helps it out. So now that I did that, I'm going to do the rest of my sections. And here we are, all done, all finished. And so once I get it all done, I like to put a bunch of stuff on my head, starting with this plastic disposable shower cap. And then I'm gonna follow up with my bonnet. And then finally, I'm going to put on my big giant scarf. So the reason I like to put all this nonsense on my head is that, well, I am gonna sleep with it in. And so one, I don't want oil getting all over my bedding and my clothes, but also it's gonna help capture and trap the heat that my body's gonna naturally generate over time and help the oil and all that do, a better job. So anyway, I already said I'm gonna keep this in my hair overnight. And so I will see you in the morning to take it all down. So it's the next morning and I'm just gonna take all this down. And then once I get everything off my head, I just start taking them down by twisting them in the opposite direction. Just pretty easy. So with all that being said, this is pretty much the end of this video, and this is how I do my hot oil treatment. I'm always going to wash my hair after the fact because I definitely don't want to leave all that oil in my hair. So I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this video or learned something from it, please consider subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thank you so much for watching, friends. I will see you in the next video. Bye.